What is up, everybody? Dylan here with another theme park obsession video, and today I have a Universal Studios construction update from, of course, Universal Studios Hollywood. So let's go ahead and just dive right in and start talking about what's new this week. So starting off with the rumored Secret Life of Pets project, this is a view from outside the park, and you can see that they've just finished up this back half of the building. In the previous weeks, they were still working on this, but it's all done. And you can see in this shot right here how close it is to the Walking Dead building. They're not wasting any space here because for those of you that don't know, this is in the top deck of the park in an area that was formerly accompanied by the Globe Theater, which didn't have a big footprint at all. So they're using as much space as possible. And also you can see on this side that they've put those cross beams in for some more support. And little details here and there. They haven't done too much crazy steel work in the past week, but they have been putting up a lot of little pieces here and there. And again, you can tell in some of these shots that I have that these new buildings are going to be pretty tall, pretty comparable to the Despicable Me building and the Walking Dead building next to it. So the force perspective is going to be great, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do with the other side of Baker Street and French Street in the future. And what was cool as I was walking around the park to get some more shots, they were putting in this big piece of steel, so that was kind of neat to see. But it was really windy that day, so I can imagine that was very difficult. Moving on to that lookout spot by Super Silly Funland, here's what Jurassic World looks like now at that front part. Last couple weeks they had it covered due to the rain, but now they've uncovered that so they can continue work on that interior show building that they've built. And this is a shot of the rumored Super Nintendo project. I'm going to go ahead and freeze it right about here. Again, since the last video I did, nothing has changed drastically here, but there was a lot of movement this day that I was filming this. So tons of work going on. They were moving a lot of dirt, and since the rain is gone, I'm sure they're doing a lot of pickup work to get some stuff done. But this is what it looked like on January 13th. All right, let's go ahead and mosey on down to the lower lot and take a look at Jurassic World some more. You can see that the water's still at the bottom of the lagoon at that final drop. And if you look closely, there are some new boats that have been put on the tracks recently. These just showed up not too long ago, so I'm assuming that they're going to go ahead and test. This was the shot January 13th that they didn't have the boats on, but now there are two new boats on the track, and they do have a grayish color to them. I saw a picture earlier on that they did change the colors of the boats to match the new Jurassic World color scheme, so that'll be nice. But yeah, so now that these are on the tracks, I'm assuming they're getting pretty close to start testing these out in some areas. And this is not a full-blown test, but this is probably a test as far as like people's reach and how close some of these new show pieces are to the boats. So I'm assuming that's what they're doing. I mean, it would make the most sense at this moment right now. Along the front half of the attraction, you can see that they haven't brought that blue color up yet, so I'm assuming in the next few days they're going to go ahead and start that. But on the far right half of that water treatment facility, they have started to do the grayish color on that side. So I don't know if this is the first coat of many or what, but this is what it looked like a week ago. So yeah, they've definitely made some progress since my last video, and they're starting to paint that other side finally. They've recently just started some concrete work, so you can see there in the middle of the screen, they've tore up the concrete that is leading towards the backstage area and the restrooms. This is what it looked like before. So yeah, they're going to go ahead and I'm sure just resurface all that. And they've also started work in the front entrance as well at tearing up that concrete. And it looks like either it's finished or they're getting ready to prep it to do something else with it. And it could be just a simple repouring, or it could be some texturizing for the new look that they're going for the new attraction. But yeah, so that has started and should be done pretty soon. Here is another closer shot of that rumored Super Nintendo project, and this is right next to Transformers. And if you're wondering where this spot is, this is just a little patio right next to the project that you can go and sit and eat. They haven't walled this off yet, and I'm assuming as we get heavier in construction, they're going to go ahead and block this off. But yeah, you can pretty much see the entirety of the project from that vantage point. And you can see again, there's really nothing too exciting going on compared to the last video, but tons of construction crews were there doing a lot of digging, and they were moving a lot of dirt around, and I'm sure pouring some more concrete for foundation for whatever might be here. Don't know I mean, if it is Nintendo, which all the rumors point to, how many attractions are going to be, judging by the size of this, it's pretty small. So I would assume only one attraction. Over in the plaza, they're getting ready for the Lunar New Year. This is almost done, and Lunar New Year starts in just a few days. So be sure to check out Lunar New Year in the plaza next time you're at Universal Studios, because that's always fun. But other than that, that's going to do it for this week's update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're new here and you're obsessed with theme parks as well, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. I have new videos every single week from Universal Studios, Disneyland, and Six Flags. Go ahead and comment down below on what you're most excited for at Universal Studios Hollywood, because there's a ton of new attractions coming to the park. So yeah, I myself am excited for Jurassic World. But yeah, what are you guys excited for? Leave a comment down below and let me know. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time in the parks. Bye.